country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those of you in Newfoundland. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, or a nice cold long tooth. Roll up your best smoke and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers.
No frills.
Who's that?
Mike Steenberg.
GT Mike. Oh yeah, GT Mike's awesome. Hey GT Mike, if you're out there, I know you are because you requested that song that you always request that I never ever played live, and I actually was going to play it tonight. We got a song for you, GT. We got a song. Don't worry. But you know, as a little bit of foreshadowing, the request probably won't happen. It's not really foreshadowing if you actually just say the future, right?
And there's actually 5 of us here, so it's kind of 5 of that.
Well, what was that?
I said there's actually 5 of us here, so it's 5.
Oh, sorry. What was that? What did you say? There are 5 of us here. There's actually 6 of us, and including the dogs, there are 12. Yeah. We're coming to you from Campbellford, Ontario, home of West Bend, Doers Donuts, the Aaron, bunch of other cool things.
Music for Goats.
Music for Goats, exactly. Tonight we're going to play you some music. It's all request night. I got my little iPad thing here so I can see all your messages. We got the first 3 already lined up. We're going to start with one for somebody you all know, Miss Debbie Parsan. She requests this song even when it's not All Request Weekend. All Request Weekend. It's Wednesday. All Request Wednesday. See? Why didn't it go with that? Why did I have to come up with something clever? All Request Wednesday. God. How you doing, Steve?
Good. Very good. Excellent.
That's nice. Mr. Grant?
Very well, thank you.
Good for you. Good for you. You drive over tonight?
I did.
It's getting cold out there?
Seems to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Frosty.
Mm-hmm.
Not as cold as last night.
Last night was cool, but the moon, it's worth it being out for that moon.
Yeah,
you know?
go for it.
You
That one was out at like 3:30 on, I think it was Monday night or Tuesday morning kind of thing, taking pictures of what he called the blood moon.
Yeah, that's what
Eclipse.
it was. A lot of people called it the blood
Was that
moon.
what it was?
Yeah. Lunar eclipse.
Okay. All
Oh.
right. Good enough.
I think we just got partial here, right? So leading up to it, it's all red, and that was
Yeah, I guess.
calling it the
Yeah.
blood.
I thought it was just embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Because of what people made of
Well, no,
the
'cause
word
it-
moon
No,
these days.
because it was partly
embarrassed the
yeah.
moon.
okay.
Now, where were we?
We're about to play a song for Debbie Parsan.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot where I was
Which
there
one
for a
did
moment.
you have in mind?
We're going to do Kiss an Angel Good Morning.
Okay.
Oh, I love
Counter
that
it,
song.
Steve.
1, 2, 3, 1.
Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they ask me how does a man get to be this way. You've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Some people, they try to guess the secret of my happiness. Some of them never learn, it's a simple thing. fun.
It was.
It was for Deb Parson. Deb's down in Belleville these days. I hope you're doing well, Deb. If you haven't tuned in already, too bad. We will get to it. Barry's making some notes on any requests that come in. We got the first three, like I said, set up, but Way to the World is coming up as one of the requests. Anybody who's listening who has a sort of curious demeanor to them might be starting to put the puzzle together of what's happening with GT Mike's request at this point in time. Charmaine, great to see you. Deb McGaffin, hello, how are you in Calgary? Minus 28. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, put on a blanket and make a cup of tea or something.
Seriously?
And minus 28 in Calgary, that's what she says, yeah.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Oh, I approve.
Doesn't make much difference at that point.
No, it doesn't
Joe Murray,
actually.
I'd like to request a T-shirt. I do have that one there for you. I got to send me a message again, one more time. Anyways, Rick, Joe, Clark Hancock. Oh my God, good to see you, buddy. Man, we so missed you back in Newfoundland. It was a wonderful time. And I actually need you to reach out to me and tell me when you're going to be back home again, because there's something that might be on the horizon that you have to be home for. So I know that sounds way more mysterious than it is. Clark, give me a shout, buddy. I hope you're well. Who was it requested this next song? And what was the next one?
Take your
You
pick.
haven't told us yet.
I think it was The Other Side of Wrong, right?
Outside of Ron, that's Derek.
That was Derek Miller who requested that one. That was an early request, so we got
Excellent.
that one on.
Excellent
Oh,
taste
Home
there.
for Riley. Okay, there we go. So you can put Home on the list for Riley there. We're filling up quick, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you there, Mr. Pino, and hope you're doing well there, Riley. Okay.
Did you want this? No.
Whiskey Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to be here. Thanks everybody for coming out. You guys, coming across the street and across town, and just from outside of
Into
town.
town.
Into town. Anyways, cheers. Nice to see you all. Steve, what are you drinking back there?
Oh, I got a cider here.
You got cider again, that apple juice, eh?
Yeah, it's apple.
Cheers, everybody.
Running around
Clink, clink,
back.
clink, 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 clink. Thank you. Is that another empty bottle, Neil?
I gave it to you already.
Oh,
Yes.
you did? Okay. Excellent. Counter in there,
Just trying to
Steve.
figure out what sticks or brushes to use because of the nature of
Oh yeah,
smaller room.
yeah. It'll definitely be I think it'll definitely be a thing, though, won't it? Is this not a tea towel song?
It is, but then I gotta think about the cymbal being too loud because I'm gonna play stick on the cymbal.
Oh yeah, man, you got to balance all that out. I got to say, you got a tough job in this situation. Just playing drums here. You guys out there have no idea how quiet we're playing, and Steve has to stay, underneath that. It's a difficult task, but I'll also do this. I keep forgetting that I got to get a little bit off your path there.
Brilliantly.
He certainly does. So, Other Side of Wrong. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Damaged, tired, and broken. There's nothing left to hide. You still seem far away from me. You're here by my side. The street light in the distance. Through the window, it's your eyes. Devil's got his hands on you. Your tears running dry. Whatever happened, find out our way. How did we get here on the other side? Pitch perfect, daddy's girl. You couldn't do no wrong. He came up beside you, so you played along. Two kids, nice house on paper good. you don't understand. Smile your way through choices. Time slips through our hands. Whatever happens, finding our way. How did we get here on the other side? Whatever happened, today's being so long. How did we get here on the other side of wrong? There's nothing left to hide. You still seem far away from me, but you're here by my side. Whatever happened, finding our way. How did we get here on the other side? Whatever happened, today's being so long. How did we get here on the other side? The other side. It's rather interesting to play that in this shirt. The shirt reminds me of a shirt that I bought for my mom's funeral, which I quite enjoyed, and I wore it for many years after, and I recently went and put it on. I'm like, this shirt doesn't have any style to it. Like, it was obviously bought at a point in time when it was like in. So I put it into the world of, I can't remember what, and I got this as the makeup for it. I just realized it. I think I was talking to you guys earlier about not wearing stripes and not wearing white or red. I think we've managed to, including myself, ignore the basic and checks.
Well, it's a dark joke. Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, we could all take our shirts off and do, naked, half naked. I think probably there would be a great drop in readership.
There would probably be a change in membership, anyways. Don't Think Twice. I'd love to play Don't Think Twice. Yeah, okay, let's put that on the list if it's not full already, please, Barry. Don't Think Twice for
Joe.
For Joe. Oh, you got it. Excellent. You got it.
Richard's asking for King Is Gone.
Okay. Oh, King Is Gone for sure. Okay, we'll do Home for Riley and Dance Again for Dave. Dance Again. I'll take a look and see. That might be one that we can do after we do the little video. We had a little update on Allison video that's cute. So when we do that, we'll see if we can pull out Dance Again. Dave, if you can, Barry, if you can remind me of that, please.
Which one? Dance?
Dance Again, yeah, for Dave. And King Is Gone for sure. $1 a day, absolutely. And then we're real close to This Town of Mine. Okay, yep, that's good. Oh my God.
$1 a day.
We do have a few things today. Allison's put together a little storyboard presentation of the studio and the changes that we've gone through to get where we are. And something when she was doing it, I was like, this. Like I was understanding it, but I wasn't seeing the severity of it all until she had it all together. And it's like, this is what it started out, and here it is now. And I was like, holy shit, man, we've done a lot here, which has been really cool. So we're going to share that with you, and then share Allison's Power Wheels video later on tonight. I won't say anything. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I'll keep it a mystery, just like GT's request, which we're going to play right now. And we're going to play it in B, right?
Do you say?
Does that make sense to you?
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. GT. Yeah, Corporate Cowboys. It's a song that was on. It was a song that was on Lost and All. When I was in a really, I was in a different growing period of my songwriting, and there was a combination of like 2-minute pop structured songs with no form songs, and
You were more lost than in awe.
I was lost and in awe. It was awesome how lost I was.
I just thought Awe was a town near Steinbach, Manitoba. Or
Yeah. Lost in Awe.
Out on Highway 9 there.
Oh, no, Orangeville. Yeah, okay.
I'm going to learn that one for you. And I'm actually going to get the band to learn it for you, GT. And we're all going to. You guys okay with that?
No.
We're going to learn that for GT. We're going to learn Corporate Cowboys. And we're going to play it the way it should be played. And I don't think it's ever been done that way. So we're going to make that a project for you, GT. We'll actually re-record it too. And we'll even do it up as a
I
single.
protest. I am kind of a corporate cowboy. It's a little
Okay, well,
corporation.
it's okay.
Nevertheless.
It's all right. But tonight we're going to do "Way to the World," which was always GT's other favorite song because of his back pain and his hand pain. Hope you're not feeling any pain tonight, GT, as you sit up in your trailer. Yeah, this one goes like this. I am a sinner and an addict, and I can't forget all the things I've done to me. I've got many regrets. I am a faker and a loser on the best of days. I can barely keep my head up to stay awake. I've got a story, I wrote it between the lines. If you follow me, I can promise it'll end just fine. My back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. So my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I've got a story, I wrote it between the lines. Just a phone call to say hello, get me past. In the distance, the dogs are barking, it keeps me awake. With the tapping of my foot on the floor as I wait for day. As I wait for day, my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I need a night in the city with an old-fashioned girl. A little living and some time to let the colors swirl, let the colors swirl. Back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I'd say I'm sorry and you'd treat me with the best of kind. When I'm with you, there's nothing on my mind. There's something to be said for familiar voices, something to be said for familiar choices, something to be said for what me and you can do, what we get to do. My back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I need a night in the city with an old-fashioned girl. A little living and some time to let the colors swirl, let the colors swirl. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. Song for GT Mike there. Barry, as I go through the mental checklist in my head of all the things that I may have forgotten to do, is I may have not done the offset grid on the timing, which maybe you did. Okay, so bump that to 5, please. Apologies, folks, for the little syncing issue there. There's little things that need to be remembered. Certain parts of this new equipment change when you power them down. They always reset to 0. I hate that. It's like you can do anything with this except save it. So yeah. We should totally be in sync now, folks.
Yeah.
And
That mutes the audio when I do that.
oh, does it? Okay, we back on now.
Yeah.
Rick, having some long tooth. Yeah, I'm in
Just
a long tooth there too. There you go. How about yourself, Mr. Murray? Oh, I'm missing something there. Okay. Anything by Gordon Lightfoot? I don't have a Gordon Lightfoot tune. I've been asked that so many times. I should learn a Gordon Lightfoot tune. Talisker Storm. Good for you, Tony. That's a nice whiskey. We should get that in now that we're finished. That last one was the Glenmorangie. What's that, Neil? Is that a song by?
Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I should. Okay. What's next on the list there, Barry?
Oh, it depends. I've got a lot of them here.
Okay.
I got Judgment. I don't know who that came from.
Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one more song, and then we're gonna do the little photo thing.
Okay.
And then no, I'm gonna do that after. Okay, let's do Judgment. Yeah, let's do Judgment. Who requested Judgment? What a great song.
I don't know who brought that in.
Okay, that was one that I had probably.
Yeah.
What do we do this in? Yeah, that's
G,
right.
B minor.
Have your B, Mr. Grant. Where did this song? This is one of the Ron songs. I quite like this one. I've got to figure out where the fuck did I leave my tuner? There it is. I hate the inaccuracy of these tuners. They're so annoying. But let's give this a try here. Come on. Almost there, folks. This is for your benefit. I hate the way these things read.
Yeah.
If there's ever a Whiskey Wednesday on April 4th, we should just do like a joke. Hopefully they don't remember by then, but just like tune for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I do that anyway.
Just like, people, what's going on?
I think we just did that.
I think we just did. Is it April Fool's?
No, it's April 1st, I think. Is
Oh,
it?
sorry. It's not 4th. What I said.
I know why you're confused. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna get in trouble. All right.
I got a whole world of judgment on me now. I am cursed and cold, a craven coward, of this I will avow. Well, I treasure my notoriety. I'm the man no man wants to see. Still, it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. I did it all for fortune and for fame. Now I'm the man. I shot and I killed Jesse James. Everybody knows me now for sure. Every meal's a feast, every empress is a whore, and it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. I see his face forever in my dreams. I see me shoot him with a gun. It was a gift from him to me, and I did it all for fortune and fame. Now I'm the man. I shot and I killed Jesse James. Everybody knows me now for sure. Every meal's a feast, every empress is a whore, and it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. I see his face forever in my dreams. I see me shoot him with a gun. It was a gift from him to me, and I got a whole world of judgment on me now. I am cursed, called a craven coward. This I will avow. I treasure my notoriety. I'm the man no man wants to see. Still it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. Than to be nobody all my life. I did it so I wouldn't be nobody all my life. Oh, little Ron Hines judgment there. So we got a little part of the show where I have a list of things that I need to read. That's lyrics. And we haven't done that one yet. That'll be next. Oh, I see. Wow, I made these. Okay, I got to read my own writing from earlier today. Allison kept saying to me, look, I can just print these out for you. I've already got them in my phone, and I just need to hit print. And I'm like, no, I need to write it by hand. Now I can't read it. So the quick fix that we've been using for the slideshows and videos is to use an iPhone going into an HDMI input. Proving to be problematic. I am going to switch over to some kind of a media player. That'll be the next little change here in the studio. But for right now, we're going to have to do it this way. Barry's got a little trickery that he needs to make these buttons jump as he does this. Do you know where photo number 1 is, Barry? You want to bring that up? Okay, let's get her started, Barry. Photo number 1. This is a little recap of where the studio is. This was our first sort of show that we did after we bought that round table for this room. And you can see there's, that was after we got the new equipment. We had done a few broadcasts from in here already. So this is sort of, our first setup after we decided this was going to be the studio, not just a place that I was using to broadcast while we were recording the record. We love the sound in here and we love the vibe, so we just moved it down here. So this is sort of where we started. You can see the washer and dryer and the flag. That flag behind Steve's head kept falling down and shit like that. So those were the first things that Allison started noticing. This is Allison sort of producing from watching the videos. And then the second photo, now here comes the tricky part. Oh, nice. And now he's going over there and he's gonna go boom. And there it is. Photo number 2, look at that. This is it right now. Yeah, this was taken this week. And you can see that the drums are in here now. Or what are these? Are drums? These are suitcase drums. Suitcase, wallet, pillow drums. They're fucking amazing. The velvet drapes behind Mr. Grant. Those lovely velvety things are just beautiful. Amazon purchase. The new monitor for Barry, so Barry doesn't have to crane his neck looking around to see what's going on the TV that we can see. And the fixed, sort of flag and stuff like that. And just sort of the lighting is a little bit more balanced and stuff. The third photo that we're going to go to, another little wipe to black, and then a reverse wipe back into photo number 3, which is coming your way right now. Oh, there you go. There it is. Photo number 3. There's another. There's the drummer's perspective, and you can see what Steve is staring at, our new foam core logo under our TV. Isn't that brilliant?
Really nice.
So proud of that. It looks very modern. Looks very technical, which is kind of groovy. But yeah, this is the outward-looking perspective. We're going to go to number 4 here on the photos. Oh, this is the rig of doom as it currently stands. Well, it's half of the rig of doom. No, it's not actually. It's not even close to half. It's a part of the rig of doom. The old clock bass amp there. When I'm not doing the Watchmen shows, these are my touring heads for Watchmen and big gigs. And they are currently housing our grandmother's clock, which was left behind from Grandma when she moved into her new apartment. And then the Bookcase Memories, the album which changes every week, and the Elvis decanter, which we'll play. We will play the George Jones tune. Did we say what we're going to play next? If we didn't, let's play the George Jones tune next. Because that's what the decanter is about. Last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looked like Elvis. When Charmaine and Kim next door heard me singing that song, they went online and they found that. It's an actual Elvis decanter. And there's actually booze still inside of it, or poison, I don't know, but I'm not drinking it. But that's kind of neat. And then the bookshelf, which is going to be changing seasonally. What do we got next here coming up there? This looks like another big wipe coming your way here. Flash Gordon. There we go. This is the old room. This is what it was. It was our Christmas room for years. And by Christmas room, I meant, the room that doesn't get used aside from when you needed to put a tree somewhere. And then it became the storage room as the girls were moving in and moving out and buying stuff and buying stuff and buying stuff. And Grandma was moving in and Grandma was moving out. And it was just all this stuff. This room became as you can see, a warehouse for all of the shit that had no place in our house. Until
In other words.
until this almost last photo of the current. No, what was this one? Flash Gordon. There we go again. See, another blast from the past. That was it just before we started the studio. We kept our toilet paper in here, as you can see on the right. And I always kept 2 rolls in the house.
Elongated.
Yeah, no, it's especially elongated toilet paper. Yeah, I like the elongated toilet paper.
Okay, we're not getting into that. We'll stop right now.
And that was the room when I came down to do the first show by myself when we started making the record, and I couldn't use upstairs. So that's a little update on the studio as it stands now. And then the flash photo is a little panoramic, which makes the room look huge. But if we were actually in this panoramic, we would look like scratched out weird creatures. And Flash Gordon. There it is. I got to say that for it to happen. It's amazing. This is the panoramic, yeah. But as I say, like Neil and Mr. G would look very long right now if they were in that photo.
Well, Mr. G might, Neil not so much.
Yeah, it's true. No, it would definitely distort. Well, we'll do it. We'll do a panoramic with everybody and see how funny it looks. See if we can laugh at people. That's the new studio where we are, which is really cool. And thanks to these little bits we've been buying come out of the money that you guys send along every week in the tip jar. So thank you very much. We are going to now play a song. What song did I say I was going to play? I was going to say the George Jones song, right?
Yes,
Because
that's what you said.
you know who requested this one, Barry? Any idea? George Jones' tune, I think, was.
It was Richard. Was it Richard?
I think it might have been Richard Kuchok, I do believe.
No idea.
Yeah, let's do some George Jones.
Do we start this off with
Cherokee.
Cherokee, I think, yeah. Okay.
Switch over from steel to nylon.
Very,
Yeah.
delicate.
That's good. That's good. I know.
Ready?
I sure am.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looked like Elvis. Soaked the label off a Flintstone jelly bean jar. I quit us off a place on that one little table that you left me. Pulled me up a big old piece of floor. I pulled the head off Elvis. I feel afraid up to his pelvis. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Round about 10 we all got talking. About Graceland, Graceland and such. The conversation finally turned to women. They said they didn't get around that much. And said, find it young. Fred said, well, old-fashioned girls are fun. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Later on it finally hit me. That you wouldn't be coming back no more. This time I know you wouldn't forgive me. Like all of them other times before. groovy,
Do it
such a
again. That's so much
groovy
fun.
sound in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So groovy.
Love playing that one.
Oh man, welcome back to the next part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. What's been going on? We've been busy plugging away at the record. The drums are done, I think, completely. Almost all whole takes too, and no quantized editing used at all. There might be sort of a combination of 2 takes for a few bits, but none of the cutting and pasting as per usual. Mostly the same with the bass and the acoustic, which has been laid down now. I'm still sort of rewriting a lot of the parts for me, so that's a little bit more choppy. But there are a few songs that I've gotten written that I've actually recorded the full takes for. And I'm going for a take vibe, so there's little bits of things, and I'm just wondering, you know, like I'm not thinking about the radio at all with this record. I don't want to. You know, it's going to allow me to do things that I haven't thought about before. So we're going to see either that, or I've just gotten really lazy in my old age, and it's just kind of like, yeah, it sounds all right, you know. I think he's out of tune. Yeah, a little bit. That's okay.
Mañana.
No, but the record has been taking up a lot of time, and that's been Allison's chuckling in the other room. I think I said something funny 20 seconds ago.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. And The Good Place is also taking up our good time. What a forking good show. This is my second round through. Me and Allison watched it years ago when Allison was first sick, and we were just head down Netflix, just killing time, waiting for our emotions to figure out what was happening in our lives. And it was one of the shows that we plowed through, and I remember loving it. And we recently started it with Neil, and that's been funny. So we're Good Place Netflixing it with acoustic guitars every night, which is a fantastic mix. And the bass is done. The bass sounds so fucking groovy, man. There's one tune in particular I like to get high, or Pain Free Living. I haven't quite decided yet. Man, I think it was just after you got your bass back from Martin,
Yeah.
and you came in and you played those sort of big, sort of high chords, and they're just so beautiful on the recording. It's just like, oh my god, this is like one of the greatest bass tones ever.
I remember thinking, I don't think any of those came out right, really.
Man,
You said, don't worry about that.
They did.
They
I think
did.
You'll be fine.
They did, and the clarity of the tone was just great. So that's all really good.
That's good.
Did we say what we were gonna do?
No.
I didn't say, eh? Can you read out what we got on pending, Barry?
Don't Think Twice for Joe.
Yeah,
Home for Riley.
yeah.
Dance. For
Dance
Dave.
again. Okay, yeah.
Dollar a Day for Tony.
Uh-huh.
And then Sunshine.
Okay, none of those fit in with this, so let's do, what's first on the list? What was the first one you said?
Don't Think Twice.
Don't Think Twice. Okay, we do that in the key of E, correct?
Flat. E flat.
E flat, eh? Oh, that's awesome. I love it when we do that. Okay, E flat it is. Little Bob Dylan for y'all. Got in there, Steve.
1, 2, 3.
Ain't no use to sit on the why, baby. It'll never do no how. When my rooster crows at the break of the dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. No, don't think twice, it's alright. There ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, like you've never done before. There ain't no use in calling out my name, girl. I can't hear you anymore. I'm thinking and wondering, I'm walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. Well, I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use to turn on your light, babe, like you've never done before. Ain't no use to turn on your light, babe. I can't see you anymore. I'm thinking and I'm wondering, I'm walking down the road. I once loved a woman with a child, I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. Oh, so long, honey, baby, where I'm bound, I can't chase. The goodbye is too good a word, baby. So I'll just say farewell. I'm not saying you treated me unkind, and I could have done better, but I don't mind. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. No, don't think twice, it's alright. No, don't think twice, it's alright. Oh, I got kind of lost on that little journey. You know, sometimes it's a combination of things. It's a combination of, oh, something is sounding really groovy, you know. I can't remember in particular what it was. I think it was something happening, some kind of a weird thing happening with the cymbal. It was just like, it was really sounding groovy, yeah, and it was quite fantastic. And, you know, and then you get lost. Then you
go down the wormhole, I know.
Well, then you remember you're singing, and then you got to remember what verse you're singing, and they're kind of all similar. You know, did I turn on the light, or are you calling out my name, or like it's like, and whatever you choose dictates the end of that phrase. What, you know, often sort of indicates the next phrase, which you did that one incorrectly. It doesn't make sense, but none of you noticed. Not even Dylan would notice. Actually, he changes the lyrics all the time. But either way, I that had nothing to do with it. But I did get lost in a beautiful way. It was quite nice. It was a good old journey. Good old journey. I had a great breakfast with Brian from Brian Finley today. Yesterday, Monday, Tuesday, yesterday.
Where'd you go?
Oh, down to Riverview, yeah, the Always place, yeah. And it was good. We haven't had one of our sort of classic breakfasts in a long time, and it was nice to catch up.
Classic
And we did have the
breakfast 'cause he
classic
is
breakfast too. Yeah, and Brian is the classical king. Oh, you're right. So many classics involved with that. Exactly. We should have Brian playing at Riverview for breakfast time. I think that would be amazing. Brian Finley,
The classic
while you have breakfast
Yeah.
at the Riverview, you have to charge the ticket price. That would be fun.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah. Apparently Allison agrees.
I think I got to talk to Brian about that. Jordan Tupper, good evening, sir. Mick Manning, great to see you, man. It was nice to see you guys out on Halloween. Man, that was so nice. We went down to Capers to see.
That's right.
Well, I thought it was Blindsided, but it wasn't. It was
Mick and Peter and Chris.
Mick and Peter. It wasn't the full Blindsided. It was their alter ego, Bad Poetry. And I think Bad Poetry is the band that has played every Halloween since I've come to town, like for 20 years. And anyways, it was nice to see you guys. That was a fun night. I had a really good time. Cool. Okay. Celebrating your 10th anniversary tonight. Oh, Joe, fantastic, man. That's just excellent. Very cool. Okay, Debbie Parson, Steve is here. Derek Hanna, nice to see you. Okay, we're all on track here. Heading back out into another tune here, Barry. What do we got on another song there?
Home Dance, $1 a Day.
Home Dance.
Sunshine.
Okay, let's get tuned up for Home. Home is a home. What's home about? Home is about Newfoundland. That's the shortest answer and probably the most concise answer. Yeah, I wrote it when I went home. When I was doing the very first part of the Ron Hines tour that I'd gotten hired to do. And I don't say that as a bragging right. I say it as something that I'm very proud to have been a part of. That man's life for a short time, and played some music with him, which was great. Come on, for God's sakes.
I've been asked to mention, you guys had that poster made on the board.
Yes, we did. That was another one of the things that we did. Oh, I probably didn't mention that, yeah, because the flag kept falling down. So we got that made. That's just like a little foam core thing, and it's great. Works really well. So yeah, I was talking about something and then I forgot. I got distracted. I was talking about home.
Yes.
Yeah, I went home years ago, and I was doing a tour, and I went downtown with my buddy Clark, and there was a fence around the harbor, and I got mad. And it turned around into a bunch of different things, and it came out as this. City Harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind. You can't walk out on that dock and stand beside the sea-torn freighter, since those stories of the lives live within. You can't have it the way it was, have to take it as it is. Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgot. You can't stop the winds of change, forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone, memories cast in stone, and I know I'm not alone, and it chills me to the bone in this place called home. You can't lose what you don't know. The deepest ties you'll ever know, right here at home. Down Water Street, the storefronts changed a few blocks north through Everglades to fight against this hurting, changing, waiting game. How many words can twist and burn like spark to hay? No further down this hurting old town road we'll stray. Have to take it as it is. Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgot. You can't stop the winds of change, forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone, the memories cast in stone, and I know I'm not alone, and it chills me to the bone in this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. Deepest ties you'll ever know hurt so bad to let you go. And I thought that I just came to say hello to this place called home. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see from a distance, you can even feel the wind. Very cool, very cool. We're gonna play a song now. I'm gonna change it up a little bit here. Clickety click, bar of a trick. Snippety snap, Cactus Jack. Clickety
Oh yeah, this is the one where I have to go out in the hall.
Spider-Man. I got a lighter in my pocket. We're gonna do Sunshine. And I'm gonna play the banjo guitar.
Which is why I'm going out in the hall.
Stop it. You love the banjo guitar.
Oh, yeah, I'm just
You do, you absolutely
totally
love it.
thrilled to-
Can I borrow your
I
tuner?
am, but you know, only if I'm out in the hall. Perfectly in tune. Sounds as good as it ever will.
Well, it's close. It's close to being perfectly in tune now. Come on now, you. Give it a rest. I use my guitar pick on it like a real banjo player.
One of these days, I'm going to bring my real banjo in here, and then we'll really have some trouble.
It's not really, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've never played a real banjo. This is the banjo
Me
guitar.
neither. That's the fun part.
This is called a banjo guitar. This is by Gold Tone. This is another one of those creatures that that the Yorkville Trainer Gang sent me. I think they were like, let's see what he does with this. And
Appreciate you, Jeremy.
anyways, now that I've almost got it in tune, what do I do? Oh yeah, we're doing Sunshine, right? Banjos are such finicky things. Are you picking that up in the microphone, Barry?
Oh yeah.
Lucky you. Lucky you. Lucky I know. Yeah, I know.
I know. Give me a second to tune this. I'm trying to tune it as quietly as possible.
So you know
It's
what
just
the
like
definition of
piercing.
perfect pitch is? Right?
I know, missing all the accordions on the way down the mine shaft with the
Well, just
banjo. Or,
get it right from the word. Okay, it's when you throw a banjo down a mine shaft and it misses all the accordions hanging on the wall.
see,
See?
I still think my version was incorrect.
Yeah, it was basically.
Man, it takes a bit of tuning.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
just-
gonna sound so good though, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's good. It's so incredible here. Mr. Grant's checking the.
There we are, perfect.
Can you please not do that while I'm trying to tune? Okay, that's as in tune as it's getting.
Is that my tuner?
Is what your who?
Is that my tuner?
What are you talking about? This thing?
Yeah,
Of course.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
After this, we'll watch the Allison video.
It's
Let's see how
probably
to. I don't need a thumb pick. It's been a while since we've done a banjo tune. Have you been here for a banjo tune?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. You're in for a treat.
Oh, you don't know what you're
You're
missing.
in for a treat.
Hang on a sec, I'll go get some earplugs.
I can play loud.
Ah, perfect.
The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my
Sam's
arms.
leaving.
When I woke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will always stay the same. But if you leave me to love another, I will forgive you, I'll take all the blame. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you'd always love me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. In all my dreams, dear, you seem to leave me when I await my poor heart pains. If you come back to make me happy, I'll forgive you, I'll take all the blame. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, there we go. See how much fun is the banjo guitar?
Oh, it's just an absolute
You know, like
blast,
whatever
yeah.
your band, whatever band you play with that has a guitar player, whatever style of music, give him this and say, use it for a song. Everything about what you're doing will change. It will totally,
There's some truth to that.
change. We're going to have Barry press a few buttons again now. Before we do that, that was for Allison, my lovely wife. And I'm just going to sort of see who's here. Jordan Tupper. What's that, Barry?
Is it the first one, the second one, or the one in the
The
middle?
first one is perfect, yeah.
Okay.
Deborah McAvan, awesome bench. See, it so is. I love the bench there. Doug McCann, nice. Nice to see you. Nice to see some people watching on the YouTube. This is the new thing that I'm trying to get people to watch.
Yeah, YouTube's better.
It's better, and YouTube has all the comments too. It's because I'm running Restream. If you tune into my YouTube channel, you'll see on the side it has Facebook and Twitch and Twitter and all the comments that are coming in on the one side. It's a more stable thing. Anyways, all cool. Nice to see everybody. Hey, Gary, hope you're well out there. Okay, that was fun. We're going to just drop a little minute here with Allison. Allison, as you know, my wife Allison's been sick for a long time, and being a big part of her journey has become a big part of everything we do, including the Whiskey Wednesday show. And she helps produce this and writes the newsletter and everything, but we often do updates on her health. And recently she got her new wheels. And I'll show you what this is all about. So check it out. And Barry, here you go.
Oh, it's a special day today. Look who we've got here, Allison. Where are you going today?
Well, I'm going to lead up to that.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
first introduce my new wheelchair, and I thought I would show you what $24,000 can buy.
Wow.
So here's my wheelchair. So I'm going to turn it on. So here we go. It can do lots of things. So I'm going to show you. So with this chair, again, going from my manual wheelchair to this wheelchair, I can recline myself back easily, and look how far I can go, which is amazing. I can also recline my feet, so my feet can go up. So I'll bring that all down. But again, this way, when I'm in my chair for hours at a time, I can keep moving myself into different positions.
And if you happen to be in a room with a bunch of tall people, what do you do?
Okay. Now that's exciting. If I am with tall people, sorry, there's lots of
That's your
buttons.
feet again.
Okay. And again, something else that I've learned is that you have to be very, very patient. Everything takes it's very, very slow.
What's happening now? You're like a transformer. Look at you going, getting taller. You can get right up to people's height.
Yes.
That's cool.
Excellent.
That's very cool.
So those are the major things in the chair itself. But what's exciting is that I'm going to go out and use my chair for the first time in town.
Oh, where are you going?
We're going to go to the movie theater.
Oh, what do we want to see?
We're going to go see Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay,
I
excellent.
like the new wheelchair. It's cool. You happy with it?
Very happy.
Excellent. How you feeling now that you're outside, sitting with Jack?
I feel wonderful.
Look at you with a pool behind
I'm
you.
all ready.
I know. How are you, Jackie? Are you good? Yeah.
We're getting excited.
I
Well, I'm
know.
not sure if Jack is. He has to stay home
Jack
with
doesn't know.
Stanley.
Yeah, he's staying here with Stanley. You're staying here with Stanley, aren't you? Oh, yes.
One yet.
Oh, there you are.
There were a
Look at
couple
you.
of suggestions. I can't remember what they were.
Outside, we're talking about naming your wheelchair. That's interesting. It's a beautiful day here. Look at her go. She's still really slow in it because she's afraid of the speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh, she's going to crank it up.
crank it up one
Here we
more.
go. Wind it up. Oh, look at her go. You having fun?
I am.
Excellent. Ooh, which way do you go, Allison? Oh, you're taking the crazy route.
And we're going to do the slalom course.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we're going to take the through the park route. With all the wiggles and bumps and... Oh, look at her go. Look at her go.
Yeah, this one isn't built for big people.
How's it going, Allison? She got down the hill by the pool. That was a big one. Good navigation skills, Allison.
Oh, there's someone else going to be going to a movie.
Uh-oh. Fighting for the disabled spot. No, he's just out doing his nail.
Hi.
So here we are, almost at the Aaron, Allison. First time going to see a movie, and when was the last time you were at the theater?
Look at all this.
I think like, I don't know when.
Long time?
Long.
Here we are at the Aaron. Luckily, there's a drugstore next door. I'm gonna go next door and get something to sweeten the movie
I'm
up.
going to wait out here.
You gonna wait out here?
Yeah.
Can I leave you this for a second?
Of course.
No. Look who's at the movies. The sheriff fits perfectly there too.
It does. It really does.
And if anybody's in front of you, you can just bump it up.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Great. It feels really good.
How you doing? You're sitting in the Aaron having popcorn.
Okay. I've had enough video now.
And Neil is playing with his clock.
I'm sorry.
Fidgeting with your clock.
No,
in the
I
movie
am
theater.
setting the days on my watch because
like you're playing with
that's.
your- looks
I
like you're
know.
playing with your-
I know
with your
where
clock
you.
in the movie
I know
theater.
where you're going with that.
Did you enjoy the movie?
Sorry?
Enjoy the movie?
I love the movie.
Fun time out in your new chair?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Okay. Bye. Ever. That's okay. How are you, Stanley? I hear we're back. Oh man, that was yeah. So Allison's doing great. It's nice to see our town too. It's nice to sort of, you know, capture it and watch it and watch it again and watch it again. I'm just kidding. Fuck, editing is killing me. There's so much editing to be done.
Editing.
I'm kind of just putting these together in sequence now and going, yep, that's good.
Fine. Export.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it though. Where are we on time here? Oh yeah, we got a couple more tunes. What do we got left on the request list there? Well, let me take a look, see what people are saying. I
got
hope
just
everybody's
two.
doing well out there. We got 2 left there, Barry?
Yeah, $1 a day and dance.
$1 a day and dance again. Okay. I don't think we can do dance again.
I knew he was going to say that.
I don't even know.
Can you do it?
I can probably follow you if you.
That's the thing. I'm not sure if I can lead it well. So let's go with $1 a day, and whatever comes. If nothing else comes in before we finish $1 a day, then we'll do another one of the new tunes, and that'll be groovy as all get out. But $1 a day has been. $1 a Day was written about
About 3 years ago.
It was written for about $1.50.
yeah. It was
Day and a half.
yeah, I don't know what it's about, but I've been digging it. The recording of it is sounding neat, and I start thinking of some album titles. I have a bunch in mind already, but none of them has stuck with me long enough. But it's fun to be working on an album again. I've gone full immersion mode on it, which is not good for my vitamin D getting outside, but it's good for the record. It's coming together nicely. The drums sound banging. Yeah, no, it sounds like you have sticks and you're banging on something with them. It's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready there, Stephen. This is a song called $1 a Day. I was walking down the road, and when a stranger passed my way, it was empty in his business eyes. He made no move to stand aside, he disregarded me. His brain was bleeding compromise. It would be a rude awakening if I knocked him down and stole away his shoes. There's no place that I'd rather be, and that place is anywhere here but next to you. Well, you'll work harder with a gun at your back for $1 a day. You'll trade away your years to face the fears they feed you for $1 a day. Well, I stopped along the way to hear the politician speak. He stood to stand for something. He promised better futures for everyone who took lies and got behind him. He grew ugly and unwise as he lied about the lies and how they made him feel. Oh, the cracks in his disguise, they grew wise as he tried to hide the lies he couldn't conceal. Well, you'll work harder with a gun at your back for $1 a day. You'll trade away your years to fight the fears they feed you for $1 a day. Gun at your back for $1 a day. You'll trade away your years to fight the fears they feed you for $1 a day. There you go. It's getting to that point of the night, guys and gals. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm not sure what Fatitum is, Debbie Parson. But yeah, that chair is awesome. Allison's does so well. The Carrera, that's nice, Gary. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, no, it's really quite something, man. I get up and I get her into her chair, or help her get into her chair these days, as opposed to get her into her chair. Help her get into her chair, and then I go in and I have a pee, and I come out of the bathroom, and she's gone. I'm like, where the fuck? Where Allison? You know, and she's like out going around the bedroom and checking in on what I've been up to, and, you know, spying on all my stuff and my phone.
For the first few days, because she was showing up in places I've never seen her.
I know. You come in at 5:30, and she'd be sitting in here. You know, it's like, hi. It's like, what the fuck? How did you get in here? So yeah, no, it's a really great thing. And somebody requested "Waste Your Time" as a final song as a song to play because, you know, I wrote it for Allison. So we'll do that one
Next week.
So we should have, I think
Next
we
week.
should have a name the wheelchair contest.
Yeah,
We've got to come up with a name for Allison's
There's
wheelchair.
been a few people put some in, but anything you got out there, yeah, name the wheelchair. We'll keep that one going online for a while, so we can find a name for it. How did my beer get empty so fast?
Yeah.
I'll have to just finish this whiskey before we play this song here. Thanks for coming out, guys. Awful nice to, you know, play music and hang out, right? We did something recently, didn't we? What did we do on the weekend? Oh, we went out on the weekend. We went down to the bowling alley.
Oh yeah, we did.
That's right. Yeah, that was, you know something?
bright.
It was bright, but we found the one area that wasn't so bright, but it was still pretty bright. But because there's two pool tables in there, they only have kind of chairs against the wall the whole way around. So if there's a group of you, you're kind of all sitting facing the wall, and there's usually somebody going behind you with a stick, you know, and you're constantly moving. So I didn't quite like that. But they had some great alcohol, you know, good service, nice people. Local, couple of crazy locals, you know, as you'd expect in a small town.
Besides us. Crazy locals besides us.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not even going to get into it. Oh God, no, I'm not going to get into it. It was interesting. It was interesting to poke my head back out into the world after a long time. It's amazing what's out there. So let's just leave it at that. There's a lot of great stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. Oh my.
There's 5 people on those songs.
Yeah.
Of the pool table.
Yeah. So I've looked at pool from both sides now.
Sun goes down over Wichita Falls. I've seen the best and I've seen them all at days, and nothing more beautiful to see. You wring your hair and you drape your clothes. Sunlight's your silhouette shape exposed. It's clear you're bringing out the good in me. Why'd you wanna waste some time with me? Why you wanna waste your time with me? Yeah. The morning breaks, I haven't slept all night. The sunlight warms your skin's delight. I'm dying just to sit here and watch you breathe. On the porch, a little joy dreams a little dream with a little boy. This feels like a luck I can't believe. Why you wanna waste your time with me? Why you wanna waste your time with me? Now it's been 10 years or maybe 12, and we've had some times that it felt like hell when you held your ground. You stayed strong and true for me, and the good times they far outweigh the bad. The happiness outweighs the sad. There's just one question here, and my friends agree. Why you wanna waste your time with me? Why you wanna waste your time with me? The years have passed, it's grown and gone, and all I can do is sing this song in a voice that cracks, melody carefree. On the porch we sit as the sun fades away, we wave to the neighbors across the way. I still can't believe you did all this with me. And you say, do you want to waste some time with me? Do you want to waste some time with me? Do you want to waste some time with me? Do you want to waste some time with me? There was another request for This Town of Mine that I saw and I forgot to write down. Let's do that and we'll be done.
No,
Then
sorry,
we'll-
that was the last one.
That was the last one, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Union.
We're done.
Union, you've met the quota. Yeah, I'll take you in and we'll, on the show next week, next week Bob Azumi, I'm chatting with him tomorrow night. You guys all know Bob Azumi, the Canadian legend fisherman, the real fisherman from the real fishing show. Bob was the first big TV fish celebrity, and 35, actually I think it was 38 years until the series stopped just recently. Yeah, what a crazy story. And I had the good graces to be on his show 4 times in total, and as well we became friends, and we're lost touch for a little bit there over the last few years, as a lot of people did. But I just reached out to him recently, and anyway, so I'm doing the interview with him tomorrow night for the show. We're the What Are You At with Bob Azumi, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I am looking forward to that. He's a funny man, and. Yeah. So, next week, Bob Azumi. That's going to be a blast. Thanks to Longtooth again for the beer. Thanks to Yorkville and Trainer for the gear, the beer and the gear. We got the music. All together, we are living the dream. The beer, the gear, we got the music. All together, we're living the dream. It sounds too good to be true. Yeah, it's a little kitschy, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't quite catch it for me. I'm still looking for a tagline for the show. I've only been doing Whiskey Wednesday for 14 years now, if not 15. Living the dream. It's just not a way to end a show. I mean, it's a great tagline for the show, but it's not the. Anyways, This Town of Mine we're going to end tonight with, and we'll start with Little Red Prairie Dawn.
We sure will.
Send this one out to Luc Mercier. this town of mine. This town of mine. I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. I came here from the city, trying to find some peace of mind. I came here to buy myself sometimes. This town is growing on me. Here's a song for all to hear. All these faces look familiar, but your names are so unclear. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclining here in this town of mine. At times this town seems distant, and at times it seems so strange. All these places remind me of places that I've been. So deep the roots are growing from my kids and to my friends. All I think about is being here. It takes away the pain. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. At times this town's a mistress. She gives me all I need and more. Someday I'll say goodbye to her and walk right out the door. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclining here in this town of mine. That's an addition. Fanning of it. I get a little bit of modulation in there. Thank you, Neil Lucy. Thank you, Ken Grant, Steve Dagg, Barry Tuig, Allison, for all your work and on the newsletter and everything. Thanks for coming out, everybody. It was a great time. I think Allison even coordinated for us to have some like cut up veggies and stuff tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna go see, but anyways, coming up with some great stuff. The Aaron has just announced that they are going ahead with the Christmas show. Well, it's always been going ahead, but it's just been announced that it's happening. So it's December 8th. Bunch of bands. A lot of interest in it. We couldn't accommodate everybody, but we got it down to a really good solid lineup that'll be coming out soon. There's going to be a Christmas gig party, I think, if we can get things happening here. I got to talk to the guys about it. I haven't really talked to anybody yet, but in my head it might work. And other stuff coming up. You know, there's I do have a show coming up that I'm going to start pushing tomorrow. I'm going to get some details on it. Yeah, there's other stuff's going on. Stuff's going on. What about you? What's going on? You back to work? Like you were doing editing again?
Yeah, doing some work. Yeah, starting to do some bit of stuff.
Excellent.
Had a little drone job where I crashed my drone. So
You crashed your drone?
I don't have a drone.
Oh, that's
It's all right.
that's well, no, that's unfortunate. Yeah, crash your drone.
Excuse to get a new one.
True. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Can't afford it. But
Silver linings.
Yeah.
He's a drummer, not a droner.
Ah, there we go.
come up with these. I can never think of it right off the top of my head.
It's just a rare thing. Mr. Grant, you're doing good.
It's just
Everything's
what
good.
His drone.
Just what you have to be, right?
No, I'm great.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Neil?
Yeah.
Yeah. Barry?
Everything's fine.
Life is grand. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you know, keep it out there on the level. Just try that. That didn't work at all.
No.
Stay well. Stay safe. No, it's too much of an order. Be yourself. No. I am on sort of works, but it's still a little bit of a demand.
That
Try
Oscar
yourself.
Wilde bit.
No. Be nice to yourself. I don't fucking know.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy.
See you
Bobby
next
McFerrin's got
Wednesday.
that one.
Be yourself.
See you
Everybody else
next
is taken.
Wednesday, as opposed. Don't be a see you next Tuesday. Be a see you next Wednesday. There we
Disclaimers,
go.
disclaimers.
Take care, everybody. That might
right.
actually be the tagline. Okay, guys, and gals, we'll see you, and everybody, we'll see you next Wednesday. That's excellent. I love that. Okay, bye. Once again, thanks for spending another Wednesday with us here at Storyhouse Studios. Thanks to Trainer, Yorkville, and a Longtooth Beverage Company for being a part of the show. We love our time on the Whiskey Wednesday show and appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to hit up the tip jar if you feel so inclined. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tune in every week for more guests, songs, stories, drinks, and gear talk. And don't forget to visit the website, www.kentizzard.com, to sign up for the Whiskey Wednesday wrap-up. Compiled by Allison, this is a monthly overview with highlights, directories of songs, and so much more. Be kind, be helpful, be happy, be safe. See you next week.
On a Jim